So I have client 1 on the phone with me to provide me with feedback and how I did fulfilling the brief with the concept board. Her name's Jacinta. We're doing this over the phone because she's not feeling too well. So what did you think of the concept board based off of the brief that I was given?
I love the overall aesthetic of the colours.
Yeah.
You definitely followed through with keeping it with neutral tones. I would love to see a little bit more of a pop of colour.
Yeah.
Maybe a contrasting colour or a pink in there that goes well with the terracotta tones and neutral tones. I also love that you incorporated some patterns in there, floral and botanical patterns. I specifically love the sheer curtains. They're absolutely beautiful. So very happy with that. And then in regards to the seating, so I need to seat 6 people. I probably need an extra armchair or maybe 2 armchairs, especially if I'm holding book clubs.
Yeah.
It may be easier for us all to communicate when we're facing one another rather than sitting next to each other.
Okay. Yeah.
And other than that, the overall aesthetic and feel is very calming, and it feels like I get the feeling of my garden that's been transformed inside. So that feels very peaceful.
Amazing. Is there anything else that I need to change?
If you would like to, or if it works with the added pink or pop of colour that you revise it to, maybe that could be incorporated in the artwork.
Beautiful. I can look into that.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I have just rewatched the presentation meeting I had with client 1 to talk about the concept board that I had created for her. I have noted down in my notebook some strengths and weaknesses that she has pointed out to me, and some overall changes that I will be making to the concept board before I show her once more. So for strengths, overall, she was pretty happy with the concept board. She was very happy with the overall aesthetic the colours gave off. She was happy with the commitment I had to the neutral tones that she had asked for. The patterns, the floral patterns I had incorporated into throw pillows and blankets, she was very happy with those. Loved the sheer curtains that I incorporated, which is a bonus. And she loved that the room felt calming and reminded her of her garden, which is fantastic. As for weaknesses, she felt that there wasn't enough of that pop of colour that she asked for. She'd like me to include a little bit more. And she felt that there wasn't enough seating for someone who has a lot of people over, for book clubs, etc. She would like a little bit more room for people to sit around and talk to each other. So overall changes that I will be making are adding more pops of colour. She has asked for maybe a pink to be thrown in there, or just something that contrasts with the terracotta colour that I've already added. So we'll look into that. Some extra armchairs, maybe 1 or 2, so I'll look into that as well. And she'd also requested for me to add some of that pop of warm colour that she's asked for in the artwork that I place around the living room. So that's that. I'll go through it, change it up, and present it to her again in hopes that it fulfills her expectations.